But anyways, guys, I want to get this started, guys. This is my longtime friend, Bombs. Is that okay if we go by that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm super excited, guys. I've been probably trying to get my friend down for a long time, and we finally made it happen.
Yeah.
So it's a treat. You guys are in for a treat. I hope you guys really enjoy this. But here we are, man. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for supporting the vision and being part of the family.
I've been seeing it since like more than a year ago. I saw it. I was like, all right, cool. I see what you're doing. Like,
yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, bro. The hat's tripping me out. I've never seen the LA sign flip.
It's some guy that it's called Kill the Hype. He pretty much drops it like it's exclusive, right? So he drops it like he'll let you know like a day or two before, like, hey, I'm gonna open up the website.
Yeah.
This date at this time, and then after that, that's it.
Damn.
And he closes it again.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those like.
What does it mean? I don't know. I mean,
honestly, I just liked it because I mean we're from LA, you know. Right. So any LA hat that I see, any new logo that I see, I'm like,
you jump on it.
I
jump on it, bro. And then I seen this, one, I'm like, bro, that's pretty cool. It's, you know, it's the same thing, just upside down, like. Oh,
right,
cool.
right. But I fuck with the name, fool. Kill the hype. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of hype everywhere, right? So he's kind of like saying like I'm the underground, like underdog.
Dude, yeah.
In the scene.
And it's some guy. It's just. I think it's the one guy operation, dude. And
fuck. So he's making everything.
Yeah, look how simple the design is, bro. And
right.
he blew up. Like,
damn, that's crazy.
Now you see like celebrities using it, like
no way.
NBA players using it. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like,
yeah, that's what I love about today's world.
Yeah, it's so easy to move stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so crazy.
So it kind of reminds me a little bit of even this hat right
I saw you posted that up too. I was like, oh, I'm on.
Was one of the little homies, fool. When I was, cause you know I was coaching with Andrew, like back in 2015 at HP, the JV kids, and it was a great time, you know, just messing around and fucking being on the sideline screaming like idiots, you know. But one of those kids that I was coaching then is moving these now.
And dude, it's like.
And they're gonna be selling like fucking hot dogs.
You know what? I remember I wanted to join the baseball team at HP just so I could get one of those hats, because you know how they had that.
They were fucking sick.
Yeah, and they're just limited to just them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to join the team, and I tried out. I didn't make it.
Oh, you make it.
I made first round cuts, and then the second round I didn't make it. I couldn't hit the ball, bro.
Wasn't Fernandez one of the coaches?
Yeah.
Was he there?
You know what? I can't even remember.
You remember? Dude, baseball is a fucking hard ass sport, bro.
You know, I didn't know that, bro.
Oh, you just thought it was like. Yeah, I see it on TV. We're gonna just fucking swing at the ball.
I didn't know that.
And then you found out.
Like I said, like I made the first round cuts, and then the second round cuts I didn't make it. Like,
yeah.
But I only wanted it because of the hat. To be honest with you, I only wanted to make it because of the hat.
Did you also do it for football, or was football like? Did you actually
bro.
love it? I didn't think so. Right, I didn't think so.
It was. We started going when we were engaged. Like the end of 8th grade, we started. Me and Jerry, you remember Jerry, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so Jerry's a good friend of mine too.
So we used to walk from Gage after school and just walk to football practice to HP.
Yeah. I was just saying that because there was a lot of people that did just want the jersey.
Nah, bro.
Or they wanted to kind of look cool and shit.
I like being part of that whole.
Yeah.
Like, it was It was tight, bro. Like,
it was tight, bro. Do you still see sometimes like some of the older guys randomly?
Yeah, I see them around HP sometimes. I go to the market and I'll see them in Big Five. I forgot his name, bro.
Which one? Mesqua?
Yeah.
They used to come Aztec, right?
Yeah. So I see him there when I go to Big Five. He's like one of the managers or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's cool, you know.
It definitely. I feel that food. Like I feel like it's a big family. Like it's
like an extended family, you know, and like throughout the years we're still like, you know, we run into each other and it's still all love, you know.
Exactly. Like, I was at a tailgate, the USC tailgate, like before all this shit went down, and I just randomly came across like some of the guys from like '06, and they didn't really know me, you know, but when we like told them like who we were. Dude, instantly, bro, they brought us in like family, and it was like here.
I feel it's because we're just part of the culture, you know. It's like extended family, bro. Like it's definitely. Like it's all love. Like we can all relate to that.
Definitely.
The city.
It's the HP family, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the HP family, but I wish it was more like that in a bigger picture. But I don't know. I don't know if you feel this, bro. But like sometimes like neighbors don't really be saying hi or. Like they try to act weird. Like you might be like hi and then you get ignored or something.
I think it's just the society that we're in, bro. Like it's just everyone's very like protective, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Bro, because you go to Japan, it's all everyone there's like kind, like saying hi to you. I know when Stacy goes to Guatemala, she tells me like the culture difference, you know, like over there everyone's like friendly, like good morning, like you pass by each other and it's like buenos dias, you know, like
it's like way more warm.
Yeah, and right here it's like we're more protective, you know, like you're not so open to saying what's up to anybody, you feel me?
I guess it's for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't. I mean, society is violent.
Yeah, you don't know the person's intention. You know?
I think that's real as fuck, right? Like you can't just be naive, right? In fact, that's part of being an adult, right? Is that we start letting go of our naive ways because, like, when we're younger, we're really cool and stuff, and then people take advantage of us.
Yeah, that's the thing,
right? So and then you start getting harder.
Yeah.
But Japan, bro, I know you go out there as much as you can.
Yeah, we're supposed to go this year, dude. And you know what? Like, everything happens for a reason, right? Because we usually plan a year before. So we usually plan it in October. And for whatever reason, me and Stacey were like, you know what? We should skip out on buying the tickets for next year.
What? Like, without even imagining that this was gonna happen?
We're like, because we're kind of like in the process of like, you know, we want to purchase this house. So we're like, all right, cool. Like, we'll try to save some money.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you. And we're like, we'll just, you know, skip out on that for this year coming up, and we'll just do like a cruise. So we were gonna do like just a simple cruise to like Mexico, and you know, like a 3-4 day cruise. So we didn't end up booking anything for Japan, right? And then February came around, March, and then we're like, oh damn, we're supposed to go in April, and that's when all this pretty much broke out, you know, like the whole COVID-19 thing. So it would have gotten canceled anyways.
Right.
So yeah, it was just a trip how
things work out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing either, but it's just we had like kind of like feeling, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we ended up going, but the previous times that we gone to, it's amazing, bro.
Yeah. Like, what is something really cool about Japan that you really fucking love? Where you're just like, this is why I'm going. Okay, it's hard, right?
Yeah, it's hard because.
What do you love about it?
Bro, I mean, what attracted Japan to me was just the car culture. Cause I mean, you
for sure, dude, bro, you're all about that shit.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what attracted me to it, you know. And then I had a homie out there, so it was kind of cool too. Like, you've been talking to this guy for X amount of time, and then you finally be like, all right, come on, book a flight out there, and we're gonna link up, you know.
So you guys only knew each other through internet?
Yeah, through Facebook, bro.
No way. But he knew how to speak English.
Oh yeah, he's from here. He's from out here. He's from the valley.
Oh, he's American, but he was living out there for a while.
He got stationed out there. He's in the Navy.
Oh, military.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got stationed out there he was out there for like 9 years, 10 years, and we just through cars, dude.
Of course.
And it's just crazy, like social media, how it is, bro. Like I know people all over the world, bro. Like,
really?
Like I'm not even lying to you. Like I could go to like the East Coast right now, and I'll
just have a great time.
I'll always be like, hey, like I'm going out to X city. Like, do I know anybody out here?
Right.
And whoever's nearby, they'll hit me up and they'll like show me around. You know, when I went to Japan, that's how it was.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like, I mean, I did have that tourist feel. You feel me? Sure. But at the same time, it felt cool knowing that you know someone out there that can show you to certain spots that.
The low-key shit.
Yeah.
The non-touristy shit.
Exactly, bro. And so we're up in the mountains drifting from like.
No way, like in the movies way? Like,
yeah, I have some videos and everything.
I gotta check those out.
We're out there. We got there like at 11 p.m. and we didn't come back down till like 5 a.m., bro. Like we're up in the mountains like that long.
And Stacy was there too.
Yeah, we're all there. It was like a little squad of us.
It must be so beautiful, man.
It was just like. It was surreal, you know, like damn, I'm really up here experiencing this, you know, like I only saw this on videos on YouTube, you know, like and I'm actually in here.
You're doing it. Fool.
Yeah, like I'm, you know, it was pretty cool, dude. Like
yeah.
And I'm telling you, that comes with the benefit of knowing people.
Yeah.
That are local to that area, you know, because not just anybody could go up there. You feel me?
No, for sure.
Like,
I mean, like if might get jacked or some shit. No.
No, it's not even that. It's just. They're not gonna tell you the location. Like they're very like secretive about stuff like that. Like like you're an outsider. You feel me? Like
You don't deserve it, right?
yeah, kind of. It's just like they don't want to burn the spot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they don't want, they don't want you to give up the location. Like it's so, like social media, bro. You'll tag the location and you'll burn the spot.
For
That's what I'm
sure.
trying to say, you know.
For sure.
And that they're very like secretive about that.
Right.
So it's just their inner circle, whoever goes up there with them, So yeah, we got the privilege
Of being in that circle.
So we went to some car meet, like a very very known like car meet out there, like that they do every Friday and Saturday night. And from the car meet, we drove like 2 hours, like 2-3 hours to get to that spot. And dude, like the whole way up the mountain is it just curves. And we got all the way to the tip of the mountain, and then that's where we linked up with the rest of the guys, and it was pretty cool, dude. Like it was a bad experience,
Yeah, I love those adventures, bro. I love those adventures when it's just you, maybe the person that you love, or people that you love, and it takes some time to get there, and you get to the outcome, right? Which in that case was the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
You get up there, bro, and for a moment you feel like everything is perfect.
Bro, it was. I mean, like I couldn't imagine it even more perfect.
Yeah.
It was like it was just a eye-opening experience, I guess you could say. Like damn, like I'm really up here.
Right.
Like, that's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, my thing right now is just I want to travel. I want to see the world.
For sure.
Like,
I think this is the right time to travel, bro.
yeah, everything's so cheap, bro.
Well, for sure, but I'm talking about more like our age-wise.
Oh yeah, most definitely, dude.
It's never wrong. Like you could be 60 and still travel, But I feel like at our age, we can still kind of groove with the youth of the world. Where to like they'll look at us and if you bring the right vibe, and even though we don't speak the right same language, they'll still like let us.
You gotta
party
be
with
good
them.
energy,
Exactly.
Dude, and then that's a funny thing too that you said that. Like, and then I met up with another homie out there in Japan, and he took me out to some bars, dude, and it's like everyone was like super friendly, dude.
Yeah.
Like it was just, out here when you go out to like a bar, like especially like in LA, like in
people
downtown,
are very like
you gotta be protected, bro. You can't be like you can't get too
friendly.
Too friendly. You can't get too drunk. You gotta be like like all right. Like,
Always looking out.
Yeah, over there I felt I had my guard down, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool, like, cause everybody's just friendly, bro.
That trips me out though, like even for you, though, because you're street aware.
Yeah.
But somehow you allowed yourself to understand that you were no longer out there in the streets of LA.
Yeah, and I mean that's not to say that they don't have a bad
Crime
side,
shit.
Yeah. But I personally didn't see it,
Yeah.
Like, so I felt comfortable, and then like the people I was with too, like the locals, like I was like, all right, cool, I'm with them. Like they're not gonna, I don't feel like they're gonna guide me in the wrong direction, So I just had my guard down.
Yeah. What was your favorite restaurant out there?
Bro, it's funny. Everyone always asks me that, right?
Okay.
7-Eleven, bro.
Really? What? Okay, that's a fucking weird ass answer. But why?
Bro, you can legit survive out there. Just like
7-Eleven?
Bro, they have like.
I'm assuming it's different than our 7-Eleven.
Hell yeah, dude. Like every morning they take like fresh food. Like so, there's something. It's pancakes, right? It's $1. Well, it like.
Yen, right?
It's yen. So it's pretty much a US dollar. So you get 2 pancakes, and then in the middle you get maple syrup and butter already. So you eat it like a sandwich.
Like the McGriddle kind of time thing.
Yeah, but it's just legit.
But better.
Bro.
Because it's not like all fucking GMO'd out.
Nah,
it's
bro,
like natural.
It's so good. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so for breakfast I'll eat that.
Mm-hmm.
And then for lunch we'll go, and then they'll have like curry, they'll have like noodles, like it's just you can legit survive off 7-Eleven over there, dude. And if you're on a budget, like just go to 7-Eleven
and you'll fucking make it as
bro,
many weeks
and
as you have
meals, like it's meals like
freshly cooked.
Yeah, bro, like every day, and then you can tell they're fresh because you go back in the nighttime and all the shelves are pretty much empty.
So you're like, they have to restock.
Yeah, they have to restock it, bro. And then every 7-Eleven over there's like that, bro. It's crazy.
What
like
the fuck? You know what? That just really goes to show like the culture. You know what I mean? Like out here, the culture is just like fast food, kind of like the corporations or whoever's in charge. They don't really care about what we're feeding you. Out there, it's like, no, we're responsible, we care, we're healthy.
Bro, it's just it's like, and then everyone's like, I guess like on the same like for the majority of them at least, they're like in the same mindset of So check it out. So to go up like the escalator,
Yeah.
if you want to walk fast, you walk on the right side. If you guys just want to like just stand there and you let the elevator take you, stand on the left side.
Yeah.
And it's like very uniform like that, bro. It's crazy.
the
Like
heck?
over here, you try to do that, and everyone's
Everyone's
everywhere.
doing whatever they want.
Yeah, over there's like, and we picked up on that real quick, you know, on that culture over there. Like they're very like uniformed. Like it's just
They have very good discipline.
exactly, bro. It's like it's about discipline over there.
Oh
Like, it's
shit, that's a
crazy.
trick. It just kind of reminds me of like, you remember Digimon, right?
Yeah, I slightly
A little bit, right?
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
remember that they were like very studious, you know, or the parents were very strict, and so there was a lot of rules, you know. But it seems like sometimes rules are not necessarily bad,
Yeah,
you know. Like in that case, rules have created a form of like understanding between everyone. That's like we're gonna respect each other, we're gonna love each other, and we're gonna make sure that we take care of each other.
it's about structure. You get me?
Yeah.
You gotta have some type of structure, you know.
Yeah.
Like out here, it's just I feel like everyone's just
Structureless, huh?
yeah, bro. Compared to over there, the first time I went, I was like, damn, like it's a completely different world, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I just love it out there. Like, it's
Yeah.
dope.
Dude, I never really thought that I would want to go to Japan because I would like, you know how you always compare, right? And you're like, oh, I think I'd rather go over here, I'd rather go over there. Like, I want to go to Brazil and I plan to this summer, but this bullshit happened, so I gotta like
Yeah.
reschedule. But now, like the way that you explained it to him, like, dude, I should go to Japan, bro.
It's just.
You know, I have another friend. Remember Luar, right?
Oh yeah.
So
I haven't heard that name in a while, bro.
yeah, he's doing crazy shit, bro. But we can talk about that some other time. That fool's been out there too, because I think he was in the Navy as well.
Oh yeah, I remember
So he's lived out there for like extended periods of time, and he shares the same things, bro. He's like, it's one of the most beautiful, respectful societies you could ever be.
that. It's all about respect out there, you know.
Isn't that crazy?
After this out here, like
Do you think as Americans we're fucked, or do you think we can make some little changes here and there that can kind of generationally maybe change something in the
yeah,
future?
bro, yeah, most definitely. I think, like I said, it all comes down to like structure and like discipline and respect. You know, I feel like that's what it is, cause yeah.
No, I mean I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. So obviously Japan is a beautiful place. Where do you want to go next, bro? Because I know you said that you want to be touristing. Not touristing. You want to be traveling, and where's next?
You know what? Stacey always asks me the same thing, like before we go next, and I always fall back to Japan. But obviously, I gotta see the rest of the world. So
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm thinking like Greece.
Okay.
Like you know,
Santorini? Or is it too overly hyped?
I don't know, bro. Like I'm gonna let Stacey pick that.
Okay.
Because every time we travel, I'm telling you, I pick it. I mean, it's mutual. Like she likes it. She
Right.
likes it, but I know she wants to see
Yeah.
other parts. You know, she wants to see Greece. That's what I'm saying, Greece.
Wait,
so,
do you choose because she's undecisive, or do you choose because you're just like usually in
I
the
mean,
one that chooses?
it's
No
another-
comment.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment on that one. Do you know what's the trip for? I think next summer I might be in Greece as well. The reason for that is because one of my college friends, AJ, he's getting married and he's gonna do his thing out there. So he's like, hey bro, don't even trip. Just get your ticket. I'm gonna have the place and just come through. And I got all excited, fool, because I'm like, I just feel like my biological clock is clicking, you know. So I want to go now. You know, I want to go see everything right now. I mean, obviously the fellows always like the money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that's why we work.
Exactly. That's why we work, to enjoy ourselves and, you know, be able to experience new things, you know, outside of our area, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should travel, you know, and see like different cultures
Yeah.
in general, you know.
Yeah.
Like, get a taste of other people's culture
For sure.
and take like little
Little nuggets, right?
like little gems from them, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's come back to our
Yeah,
planet.
yeah.
Let's come back to LA, bro. So you basically grew up in LA, right? But
For
in
the
many
majority.
different areas.
Yeah, so I grew up when I was born, I was in El Sereno. Then we went to Highland Park, and then from Highland Park, that's when I went to the whole foster home system, and I went to El Monte, La Puente, Arcadia, Rosemead, and then came back to to LA. You feel
Yeah.
me?
And how many years was that portion of your life?
From 10 years old to 14.
So in those 4 years, what was that piece of your life like?
Like the first, like I'll say, like when I first went into the system, like it was, I mean that it was dramatic, you know, like it was horrible. But mainly because the first foster mom I went to, like bro, like I'm not even lying to you, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner she'll feed me eggs, like scrambled eggs, bro.
Oh, no.
Right?
Are you serious?
Bro, and I'm like, and I'm seeing her kids, bro, like her kids, and they're eating like, you know,
Normal food.
yeah, bro, and I'm over here eating these eggs and shit, and like whatever. I talked to my social worker, and they had split me and my sister up, so my sister was in a different foster home. So I told my social worker like, yo, like I'm trying to be with my sister, and this lady's only feeding me this shit, you know, like. So whatever, they
And you were 10 at that point.
yeah, I was 10, and they ended up taking us to a foster home in Baldwin Park, and from right there, like I had all the freedom in the world, bro. Like those foster parents, like they let us do whatever we want. That's the first time I smoked.
Okay.
That's the first time I got stopped by the police because we broke into some school, and we're smoking, and we're just dumb kids, you know.
Yeah.
We're breaking.
And is that like still before 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then from there, I guess the social worker found out for whatever reason
That you were basically partying.
we had pretty much as 10 years old, and they removed us from there and they put us with some lady, and this lady, bro, like she you know, she showed mad love. Like I was with her for 3 years in total, and like I was even to a point that I was calling her mom, you know.
Yeah.
And bro, I still remember when she picked us up. She took us to McDonald's, right? And after that, like she took us to the house, obviously, you know. And bro, it was some huge 2-story house. Like it had like 9 bedrooms, and every bedroom had its own restroom and shower. Like it was a trip, bro. Like
It was like a badass hotel type.
bro, like I was just like, damn, what? I was just like,
You're
what
like,
the
people
hell?
live like this?
Yeah, bro. Like that was in Arcadia, bro. So that's like over there, like
Even
you know,
beautiful, right?
yeah, bro. So like when I experienced that, I was like, oh shit, you know. And but nah, she treated me as one of her kids. Me and my sister as one of her kids, you know, and like her son and daughter, like it was we were like family, bro, you know.
Yeah.
And to this day, like we still talk here and there, you know. But obviously we're adults, you know, and we get a little.
You got a lot of things on your plate.
Yeah, on our plate, so it's kind of hard to keep in contact with everybody. But yeah, it's all love. And yeah, bro. Just I honestly with her, I had like no bad experience at all. Like it was all love, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember because my uncle and my aunt were fighting for us, and obviously we want to go with our family. And then in the day, you know. So I remember like when my aunt and uncle went to go pick me up, like she was crying, like we were crying because you want to stay with them, but at the same time you want to be with your family, you know. So it's like, damn, you know. But she wanted to adopt us too. But yeah, so we ended up leaving my uncle, and that's when we came to live out here. You know, I started going to Gage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's a trip, bro?
Wow.
Some kid that I knew out there, like from school.
From Arcadia?
He ended up moving out here too, and
just randomly.
Bro, trip out the first day I went to Gage.
Which was 6th grade?
It was 7th grade.
Okay.
So I was in the lunch line, bro, and I see him, and then he sees me, and we're like, oh, what the, like, you know, like.
Just random.
Bro, like Arcadia's like.
And was he also a 7th grader?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some guy named Miguel. Yeah, it was a trip, bro.
Dude, that's completely a trip, bro, cause.
Completely different city, bro. Like,
wait, it's another system, bro. Like, HP is like nobody. If you're not like,
if you're not local to that,
LA, you don't even know who the fuck HP is.
You say Honey, and it'll be like Honey Beach, like nah, Honey Park, homie.
Always. You know what? I think a lot of people even say Highland Park before Huntington Park.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
Yeah, cause you know what? Cause Highland Park is becoming more
gentrified.
Yeah, bro. Cause when I was there, bro, it was straight fucking like it was.
It was still hood.
It was hood, bro. Like if I would have stayed there for sure, like
yeah,
the influence was outside, you know, like
for sure. Well, a lot of the gentrification has happened like in the past 10, 15 years. Cause like when we were still like really young, like even that park, the one by Echo Park, you know that big lake. Like that shit was ghetto as fuck.
Bro, I remember I read somewhere that they drained the lake.
Yeah.
And they found nothing but like guns and
Are
like
you
knives.
serious?
Like just I guess people just found them in there, you know.
Well, that makes sense, bro. That makes sense. It reminds me of there's this crazy river fool over there in Philly. It's called
Man, I was
Schuylkill
supposed to go
River.
with you guys.
Ah, you should have. You were supposed to.
Yeah, I flaked.
But it's called Schuylkill River, and it's famous for in all the movies, bro, and all the like drug dealing movies and the mob movies where that's what they would do. Like after they kill somebody, they go to the river and dump shit, you know. So imagine all the fucking guns and shit out there that
Especially
murdered
Echo Park, bro.
folks.
Back then, you feel me?
Oh, dude, they had a big
Because
name.
even Echo Park right now is getting gentrified.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see that, you know. Like
Yeah, well now even Watts is like, so there's like two aspects of it, right? Like it changes what it looks like,
but it's pushing people out. That's
but
the thing.
but then
bro.
it shoves out all the poor people that have been living there for a long time to fucking not Lawndale but Palmdale and all that shit over there, right? So it's kind of like it expels you, and this is where you're from. This is your family. This is your roots. This is what you love.
It sucks, bro. I mean, I think that's horrible, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's getting rid of the like it's generations here, you know.
It's getting rid of the culture.
Culture, exactly, bro, and it's bringing people in that have no sense of culture, you know. Like they have no background of culture.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about LA transplants, is that they come in here with like their dreams, and I have nothing wrong with you pursuing your dreams and shit, but you come in and you basically make it seem like you are this, right? When in reality you're just making it look whack.
There's a very good show on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Gentrified.
The Chicano one, right? I've seen a couple like snippets of it, and I've seen like parts of some episodes, but
that makes you think, bro.
Yeah.
Like that show's
why
very.
do you like it so much?
It just shows like it's very blunt with the way that like it's showing Boyle Heights.
Yeah.
It takes place in Boyle Heights, and it's showing how these people are coming into our cities and are pretty much trying to drive us out, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to push us out of the city, like trying to take over, raising up like the rent, raising up, you know, like they know that these people can't afford that, bro. And they're doing it like they don't want us here, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, you know.
Yeah.
And that shows very it's just very blunt, bro. Like they
Keeps
always
it real.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Boyle Heights, bro, in particular, is that they've been fighting. They're so conscious of that they're literally like standing up against these fools.
Yeah, bro. Like you know, stay away from here, bro. We don't want you here.
Exactly.
Like, you know?
Exactly. My solution to that is the only way we can combat that is like we have to work so hard to get that capital to keep it here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucked up. It's fucked up that I mean, I'm not gonna say that we don't have the playbook, you know, but we did kind of have to come up with
our own playbook, bro.
Exactly.
Like it wasn't given to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we have to fight even harder than a lot of these foods that already come from generational money.
Yeah, they already have that backup.
Yeah, for them that's why they see all of this and they're like, dude, that's a gold mine. Watts, gold mine. HP, gold mine. But all of this shit is a gold mine.
And they don't care who
they don't give a fuck.
Who they run over, you know. They don't. Like I'm telling you, they have no sense of culture. Like they don't.
Yeah.
They don't have that respect for it. You feel me?
Right.
Because they never had it.
Exactly.
So.
Because if they did, they'd be mindful of it, right? And it's like, bitch, why don't you go over there, right down the beach? Oh, because it's expensive, right?
Yeah. Like, it sucks, bro.
I know. It's basically like the colonization of today. You know what I mean? And it's like once upon a time, you know, Native Americans got fucking taken over, right? And now it happens in a different way. You know, it's like money is power. It's like it's the capital that's being used to keep like fucking people over. You know?
Most definitely, bro. And it's our communities that are getting affected, you know? And like, we see it because we're here, you know? Yeah. Like, other people, they'll probably be like, nah, like, he doesn't know, or they don't know what they're talking about. Bro, you guys are not in the community. You guys are not, you guys don't see this, bro. You guys are seeing it from the outside in, you know?
Right.
And yeah, can't deal with people like that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I want to go back to some cause we flipped and
No,
it's fine.
yeah.
It's just the way it flows. To Gage, right? And we were talking about like the homie, right? That transferred over here and how I want to talk a little bit about the difference between going to just living out there in Arcadia and then coming back to HP and like maybe talking a little bit about your transition back to your family.
I mean, the environment itself is completely different, bro. Over there's just over there's a melting pot. You feel me?
Really?
Like there's a lot of like there's white, Middle Eastern, there's raza, there's like it's just a melting pot over there. But the people over there in that area right there, like they come from like
They got bread.
they got bread. You feel me? So just the school system is different over there too. Like it's the resources over there is different. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then when you come to HB, like
You feel it.
yeah. I mean, I always had that like when I was over there, bro. I always had that pride of I'm from LA. Like I was always prideful of where I'm from. Like, and then so when I came back, I mean, to be honest with you, when I came back to transition, like it was very like it was organic. It was natural. You feel me? Like,
cause you kind of felt like let's say I take out a little plant right from like its natural soil, and then you put it somewhere else, and now you're like, it's a little weird, but I can figure it out.
Like it was uneasy, I mean, especially is being away from like your family and what you're used to, like what the environment that you're used to. It was more weird being over there than being back. Right here when I came back, bro, it's just
natural.
It's natural, bro. It's where I'm from,
Yeah.
But yeah, just being over there was weird, like I'm not used to that, bro. Like I wasn't used to that at all. Like as a kid, bro, like I wasn't like it was just different, especially dealing with like the whole your emotions, like like it was dramatic, bro. You feel me? Like being taken away. Like I still remember when it happened, bro. Like I was asleep at my grandparents' house, and the cops came in and they took me and my sister. It was like in the middle of the night too.
And they don't even like sit you down and have a nice conversation.
I didn't even know what was going on, bro. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Like I was.
You're thinking you're a criminal.
Yeah, bro. Like I was excited. You know what? Cause I was going to 5th grade, I think, or 6th. No, I was going to 5th grade. I think I was. So me as a kid, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna go 5th grade, And then, bro, like all this shit happened. Like I remember, like it's vivid to me. Like I remember walking down the stairs, putting me in the back of the police car. Like I'm like, man, this shit's cold. It's in the middle of the night. Like the back of the police car.
Yeah, it's hard as fuck.
It's hard, bro. So I'm like, man, I'm a kid. I'm over here crying. I don't know what's going on. Then they take us to the police station. Bro, that was like the longest night ever. Like I was legit in the police station all night awake. Like no idea what's gonna happen, bro. I didn't know that we were gonna go live with someone else. You feel me? Like I couldn't process it as a kid,
Yeah.
And my aunt, the one that raised me, pretty much the one that took me back into her house after all this was over, she was there with us at the police station with me and my sister, and like I used to remember her crying, like saying like everything's gonna be alright, and then boom, some guy comes in, like which is a social worker. He's like, all right, cool, like he took us, bro, put us in a van, took us to McDonald's. That's the first time I tried a McGriddle, by the way. He bought us some McDonald's, and yeah, bro. From there, he dropped me off at was it La Puente?
The place, the first lady, right? That was fucking feeding you nothing but eggs.
Yeah, so her and then my sister. I think that was more dramatic for me, like being separated from my sister.
Because that was like your last strand of
connection. Bro, you feel me? Like, and then for them to like right off the bat like split us up, like I don't think that was a smart move, bro. And then like yeah, bro, I still remember the first night. Like it was horrible, bro. I didn't sleep. I was just up. You feel me? Like
you felt like fear, like anxiety.
And you know what, bro? Is since I was small, I was always sleeping with my sister. Like because we didn't have money, bro. So we were sleeping together. We were sleeping.
Right. There was a strong bond, right?
Yeah. So my mom and my dad, they'll sleep in the living room. I mean the bedroom, and then me and my sister will sleep in the living room because that's all we had. You feel me? So we'll sleep in. So So the first night, bro, I'm a kid, bro. I'm scared. Like I'm like, damn, it's just dark in here.
Yeah.
Like it's a big ass room. It's just one little ass bed, and I was just, like I was just scared, bro.
All you
like,
can do is look around and see shadowy figures, and you're like, oh my god, this is.
And then like
weird.
It's a fact. Like you're a kid, bro. You can't process what's going on. Like so. Yeah, that was very dramatic. That whole experience was very dramatic, and you know what? At that time, like I didn't realize like how dramatic it was, until now that I look like I'm an adult now, and
Yeah.
I'm way more mature. I'm mentally aware of like I'm looking at things at a different angle, I guess you could say, different way, and I'm like, damn, like that's the reason why like I'll act up sometimes, like I'll carry myself in a certain way because of that situation that I was in, but yeah, by the grace of God, dude, I'm still here, like I feel successful, you feel me? Like I feel like I overcame those odds, because like I look at other people that went through that same situation, it's like they're not doing that well, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
they're either dead, locked up, or like on drugs, trying to escape the reality of it, So I feel successful, bro. Like I feel like I overcame all that, bro. You know? And the position that I'm in right now is like I just feel good, I carry myself in a different way now. Like I'm just in a good place,
Yeah.
And I learned to use everything that I went through as as fuel, I guess, to
Yeah.
because like what I'm trying to say is I can't fail. Like I have that mentality, like I cannot fail because I don't have the parents. How like, let's just say, like if I fail, bro,
Mhm.
or if I get fired from work or anything like that, bro, I really don't have that plan B.
The safety net.
Exactly, bro. And I mean, I kind of had it with my aunt and uncle, but they had their own kids. You feel me? They had 2 kids when I was living with them. So and 3 kids. They just had a newborn. So I was like, you can't really like
Depend on them too much.
Yeah, bro, because they already have too much on their plate.
More stuff to
and
do.
bro, and then when they took us in, they're kids, bro. They're 21, 22.
Oh shit.
You feel me? And me and my
Can't
sister.
even imagine,
Bro, I was 14. My sister was 16, bro.
You guys basically grew up together, right? They're only like 5 years, 6 years older.
I look back at me at 21, bro.
They did a big ass holly, right?
Bro, I would not be able to do that, bro. Like, I was in my own, I was dealing with my own shit. Like,
right.
I was selfish, I'm like, at 21, you're selfish, bro. Like, you don't.
I mean, you should be.
But it's just, I look back and like, I'm like, damn, I'm thankful that
they did that.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy when I sit back and I think about it. Like, they bought a condo because when you're trying to get somebody back from the foster care system,
you have to have a place for them.
You gotta have they gotta have their own room. Like everything has to be within regulations. So they did all that, bro. Like my uncle bought a condo, man and uncle, at 21, 22.
That's crazy.
And just to
have you guys.
Yeah, bro. So that's love, bro. It's like,
it is.
Hey, you know what?
Sacrifice, right?
Yeah, bro. And as a kid, I didn't really realize it. Like I didn't. I would take it for granted, And now that I'm older, it's like, damn, like I owe.
It hits different,
bro. I owe them
big time.
Big time, bro.
You can never really pay them back with money, right?
No, hell no. It's just with love,
Right.
Like, Appreciation. Every time I go over there, because they moved to Fresno when I was 18.
Okay, so they've been out there for a minute then.
Yeah, they moved out there for a minute, and that was another, like, it was hard, bro. I'm telling you, like,
yeah, right, because you're a young guy.
You know what, bro? Like, look, we graduated on a Wednesday. I still remember this, bro. Right? We graduated on a Wednesday.
All right.
That Friday, the same week, I started working, bro, and I haven't stopped working since.
And that Friday, were you already working in the industry of?
Nah, my uncle, he was a supervisor when he was down here for a warehouse.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was hard labor, bro, but, I mean, we're just offloading.
You gotta figure it out, right?
Yeah, but, I mean, my uncle's all like, you're either gonna go to school or you're gonna work. And then I'm like, well, I am gonna go to school, but I still wanna work. So,
right.
So I did both. I was going to school and working. So I'll work, and then after work, I'll go to school, And that taught me like responsibility, because right off the bat too, he's all like, you're gonna start paying rent too. So I was fresh out of high school. Like Friday, we started working.
Yeah.
And then boom, already started paying rent. Started paying for my cell phone bill. Like, so it is implemented. Like
He had to though, right? Because he's like, hey, I'm not gonna be here forever. I gotta make sure that this fool knows what the fuck he's gonna do before I leave him alone.
Yeah, he put me on game, bro. And then he like I moved up. I became a lead right there, and then from there I felt like, oh, that's the top.
You hit the plateau, right?
Yeah, so I was already ready to like move out, and that's when I went to AutoZone. I was there for a couple months, and then from there I got the opportunity where I'm at right now at Toyota. But yeah, dude, the whole like when they moved to Fresno, that was hard too, because I was like, oh shit, like it's either I find somewhere to live out here in LA, or I move out to Fresno, and I didn't want to move to Fresno with them, you feel me? So I hit up my sister, and she was already with her husband and everything. So I'm like, oh yeah, we got an extra room, we can rent it out to you. So we went out there. I was out there. I was in Compton for a bit, and then some shit happened with him and her, and pretty much I come home, bro, and I'm with Stacy, and then he's like, hey, me and your sister, la la, and you're gonna have to find a place to live, bro. So it's like it's in the nighttime too, bro. It's like 8-9 p.m.
Yeah.
And then so he's hitting me with all this like, hey, you gotta find a place to live, like by today. And I'm like, fuck, bro, like, you know, like I ain't have no money saved up.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, right? Like
it was really fucked up,
like,
bro.
have a little bit of a heart. Like, give me some time.
Nah, bro, but I was like, I understood, you know. I'm like, we still had that respect for each other, but it's just he couldn't do it because whatever scenario happened, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, cool, I understand. So in my head, I was just like, you know, trying to figure it out, bro. Like, I had a cousin out here in HP, and he's all like, yeah, you could sleep out here. I ain't got a big room, but it was literally like just the room was small, bro. It just fit a bed in there and a TV. Mm-hmm. And that's it. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll take it, you know. And eventually, whatever, we transformed the garage into a room, and that was like, yeah. So I'm thankful for him too, you know, for helping me out with that. But yeah, it was just hard, you feel me? Like not having that, like I said, that plan B, that net, that safety net, you feel me? Right. And then you're trying to figure it out on the spot, you feel me? Like
it's hard. It's hard because it's like trying to juggle, right?
Bro,
it's like trying to juggle for the first time, and you're dropping shit,
and they keep throwing more balls at you, like here, juggle this, and it's just like, But you know what, like I said, bro, it made me.
But that shit makes you a man, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I had to become a man like at a young age. You know, like I didn't have time to play around. Well, I mean, I did play around, obviously, but
yeah, but that's also part of life, right?
Yeah,
like
but,
you can't just be all Mr. Serious and working hard all the time, because then there's no balance in your life.
I mean, I went through it too, you know, but for the majority of it, I mean, I had to be my own man, you know. I had to learn, like on the spot. That's what I'm trying to say, you know. Like I didn't have time to learn. Like it's right there. Like you have to. There's no, the scenarios that I was put in is just like it's either you're gonna surpass this or you're gonna fail, you know.
Yeah, and when I think about it, it's kind of like what you want, in a sense, because when you're like, let's say you get to simulate something, right? Like a simulation drag race, right? Like it's not real.
Yeah.
So you get to fuck around if you want. But like, let's say we're like, all right, fool, this is it. This is the race. You gotta do it. Now you're like, the real nerves are kicking in, right? And you're like, oh shit, like I really have to either win or lose, right? So it seems like it's not necessarily saying that it is the best outcome or it is the best thing that could happen, but it did end up being the best thing for you.
Yeah, and that's the reason I want to touch bases with you on that in this podcast, because like I know there's my girl's you know, she's a substitute teacher, so she tells me the stories about all these kids, you know, and I'm like, damn, like some of these kids are going through it, and these instructors or like just in general adults don't understand, like, or they don't know exactly what's going on, you know, with them. Right. So I look back in my scenario and I'm like, damn, like, and some of it had to do with me because I wouldn't talk about it, because you know, like I'm very like I'm very.
Sometimes why would you share if you don't trust somebody?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like I don't trust these people. Like the people, like personally, bro. At least me, like my teachers, I didn't trust them, bro. Like my coaches,
maybe
bro.
a little bit more.
But it was just I'll trust the homies more, you know. I'll tell
Yeah.
them more and stuff, and you know. But even then, I'll keep stuff from them, you know. And so what I'm trying to get out of this podcast is I just want to inspire individuals like myself that are going through it right now or have gone through it, and let them know like don't give up. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause it's if you give up, bro, that's it. Like you don't have no plan B, bro. Like you don't have no safety net. It's you have to win. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, you only got plan A and that's it. So keep pushing through it. You know, like you're not alone. That's what I'm trying. Cause when I was growing up, bro, I felt like, oh damn, I'm like the only one going through this shit. Like there's nobody else going through it. And that's not the case, you know. And I just want to use my story and your platform right now to like inspire these kids to like pretty much show them like I'm on that, like I'm real to this shit. Like I know what you guys are going through, and so look at me, look at my story, and wherever I go with this, like in a like success situation, like you guys can be there too. You feel me? Like you guys can make it there too. You know, like it's not impossible. You know, it's just a little bit harder, but that struggle makes the story in the end more flavorful. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You feel me?
Yes.
It gives it more seasoning to your story, you know, like because when you actually get to like that, like me right now, like I'm setting goals, you know, and I've been hitting them, bro. Like every goal I've been setting up, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I've been hitting them, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, so now my next goal is I want to get a foundation for myself, like a house, you know.
For sure.
So that's my next goal. And I'm gonna hit it, bro. Like I'm
no doubt.
Like you know,
no doubt.
So it's just a matter of time, and you gotta put in that work, you know. So yeah, I just want to let the kids know that, or adults, you know, because I know there's adults that are going through it too.
Yeah.
Let them know that you can make it too. You feel me? Like you could be in a successful situation as well. You know, even with all the BS that you went through. You know, so yeah, that's pretty much where I was trying to go with this.
Yeah. With that topic.
You know.
Well, honestly, I think it is. If you can't feel the inspiration from that, then you're probably already dead inside. You know. But number two, I do have a lot of young folks that watch this that are in the system, that have been in the system. When I first got to Jordan, I met a lot of freshmen. But that was 4 years ago. That means that they're now 18.
Exactly.
They're now on their own. You know what I mean? But they've been left and they've been right and then they've been everywhere with their, I don't want to say exactly scenarios, right? Because they might be watching like, come on, fool, don't be talking about that shit. But the reality of the situation is that message will come to them.
And I hope so, bro. Like I hope it inspires them to, like, you know, in the end of the day, bro, it's like no one's gonna look out for you, feel me? Like, yes, you have homies that will support you, bro, but to a certain extent, like everyone has their own stuff going on, you feel me? Like their own issues, like their own situations. So you can't wait for somebody to help you out, you feel me? You can't wait for somebody to pull you out. Like you gotta do it yourself, bro. Like you gotta work hard, you know? Hustle and motivate is what I'm trying to do, you feel me? Like just work hard, bro. Just grind. 100%. I work like so I luckily at work I got I guess because of my work ethics, they hooked me up with, so there's something called PDI. So you go into work, like, you know, the new cars that come in, like we have to prep them for people to buy them, you know. So I go in early. I'm up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I get to work by 5. We don't open until 7, right?
Right.
So in this 2-hour period, like I'm working already. I'm already prepping the new cars that are coming in, getting them ready so they can put them out in the sales department, you know, to sell them. So from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m., I legit don't stop working, bro. Like I'm working, bro. Like
100%.
Like I don't take no lunch.
You don't take any lunch
like,
at all?
We're supposed to.
But you eat though, right? Like, no?
Nah, bro. Like I started doing something called, for 2 years now. I've been doing intermediate fasting.
Okay.
So I just.
That means you don't eat during the day then?
Yeah, I don't eat during the day until I get home.
You fucking crazy maniac.
Bro, but it's just like I put my headphones
But
on.
now the thing is that that's part of your pattern, right?
Yeah, bro. Like it's. So that's the thing that I learned, bro. If you do something like consistently, it becomes a habit.
Yeah,
You feel me? So it's my habit now, bro. Like I'm up. Even today, bro, it's my day off.
Yeah.
I was up like I slept sleeping
I bet
in.
you were up at 6 in the
Bro,
morning.
that's sleeping in for me, bro.
I
6,
bet.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Like
Wait, what time do you go to sleep though?
Like 8:30.
Okay.
8.
Okay, so you do get a solid
No.
sleep.
Yeah, bro.
You have to, right? If you're gonna be pushing yourself like that, you gotta sleep well.
So there's some, yeah, bro. Like there's some times when I went through a period of time where like, you know, partying, drinking, whatever, bro, and I wouldn't sleep, you know, and I'll go to work.
But you were suffering. Huh?
Bro, what? Like hell yeah, like. And I'm glad I stopped.
You
doing
figured that shit out.
Yeah, I'm glad like that's behind me, bro. I'm not even. I don't even. Yeah, that doesn't even call my attention anymore. But yeah, bro, sleep is important.
You have to, bro.
Like I was just hearing some podcasts, like, cause that's another thing, bro. I love hearing podcasts, bro.
So which one's your favorite?
Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Bro, that's my number one.
Bro.
Breakfast Club.
Okay,
TED
they're
Talks.
dope.
People.
Dope.
The People's Party by Talib Kweli.
Never heard about it, but I should look into it.
Bro.
Yeah.
I just.
They're dope, right? They teach you so much about everything.
Bro, my
it's better than fucking school.
My homie, my coworker, actually. Well, he's my homie.
Okay.
He put me on podcast, bro, because I wouldn't even know. Like, if it wasn't for him, I'll be like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, what is that?
I always listen to music, you know. But nah, bro, like, and I'm there for.
Yes.
I'm there for what, like?
Yes.
I'm there for almost 12 hours, bro.
Yes.
So the whole time, bro, I'm just getting knowledge, bro, and like I love it, bro. I mean, there's times where I just listen to music. You
Sure,
know?
music
But-
is important, bro.
Yeah, but podcasts, bro, like just hearing people's different perspectives.
Exactly.
And like it's just like in Joe Rogan, bro, like he's so like that guy knows something about everything, bro.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
And that's what I'm trying to do too. Like is like not necessarily like I'm a professional in this, but at least I know some knowledge.
But I
and
want to know.
when somebody brings it up, I'll be like, oh yeah, I heard so and so. You know,
Yeah.
like, I want to be.
You can contribute.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So I was hearing some podcasts about how sleep is important, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's an eye opener, bro. And I'm like, damn, because he says like if you don't get no sleep, if you sleep less than 6 hours, like right now, bro,
Yeah.
we're causing slight damage to our brains by being awake, and I didn't know that, bro. Like it's releasing toxins.
Just by being
Awake.
alive and awake. Okay.
So that's why they say that we gotta get at least 8 hours of sleep, because when we go to sleep, our brain pretty much, I guess you could say, filters out
It's
those
like a little
toxins.
healing moment.
Yeah, bro. So your body heals, your muscles heal, and all that, bro. So I didn't know how important sleep was, bro, until I heard that podcast.
Okay.
And
before that, you were just torturing yourself.
yeah, bro. And you know, and then girl would be telling me like, hey, you gotta go. She regulated my sleep, bro. Like,
That's good.
Which
Sometimes we need
yeah,
our
bro,
girls to
to regulate us, bro.
help us a little bit.
Nah, hell yeah, bro. Most def. So yeah, bro. Before that, I'll be getting like, I'm not even lying to you, bro. Like 2 hours of sleep.
You're
But
dude,
those-
with 2 hours of sleep, I think I might just shoot myself.
Bro, and I'm working on cars. You feel me? I'm working.
Yeah,
on,
you have to be sharp, bro.
And you know what?
Complex shit.
That was my young days, like age 21, like my party days, bro. Like, you know, and I felt like, I'm trying to say, like I fell off for a bit, you know. You feel me? I was just focused on just, all right, cool. What's the next turn up at, you know?
Right.
And but I mean, I think that just comes with immaturity. You feel me? Like
No
that's
doubt.
just we're kids, bro. I mean, I'm still. Oh, I felt young still at that time. You feel
What
me?
the thing is that our brains aren't even developed that well.
You know,
right?
and I learned that too, bro. That our brains develop slower than females.
For sure.
Like I didn't even know.
Emotionally, especially,
yeah,
right?
bro. So now I'm 27 now, bro. So you can't compare my mindset to when I was 21.
Not even
22.
close.
Nah, bro.
it's like poof, right?
I'm telling you, bro. Like it doesn't like going out, like drinking and stuff like that. It doesn't really caught my attention. Like I like being
Learning,
yeah,
growing,
bro. Like,
evolving.
yeah, bro. Like I'm like
That's really the next move, bro. Like
I just want as much knowledge as I can get. You know, I want to. Yeah, bro. You know what? Like when I changed my lifestyle, like when I stopped doing what I was doing, bro. Like I saw the like the return. You feel me? Like like when I changed my energy, when I started like living on a different frequency, like I saw the return. Like bro, like job wise, like just life in general wise, you know, like I'm happier. Like
I think that's a really important part, right? that simpleness of happiness.
Yeah, bro. Like,
How many people do you know that don't even have that?
that are just like upset. That was me, bro. For a minute,
Yeah.
you feel me? I was just upset at the world, bro. Like, and I didn't realize it that I was doing it to myself. You know, I'll blame everybody else but myself until something happened in my life that turned on that light switch, and I'm like, all right, cool, and I started seeing life from a different view. Like I said, I'm just right now. I'm just living in a different frequency. I'm more in touch with spiritually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. I do believe that whatever energy you put out, you get back.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put out nothing but good energy. I mean, there's those days, bro, where I have an off day. You feel me? But I just have to step aside and just be like, all right, cool, like you can't control this, la la. Like you just have a cool pep talk with yourself and realign your energy. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, do you have a reflection notepad?
Nah, bro.
Oh, yes, that's fine. That's totally normal.
And then I do have my notepad on my iPad. Like, I can show you. I just write down a bunch of quotes.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I listen to podcasts. I'm
right. So there has to be something that sticks out and you go, oh fuck, this is good,
bro. Like Nipsey, bro, like that.
Yeah.
Bro, his interviews, bro. You're having.
Oh, dude, he's so fucking intelligent.
Bro, like, hell yeah, bro. So. You guys, Stacy, bro. Like, there's times where I'm just randomly on. I already watched this interview like 10, 20 times, bro. But
and then the next time you hear it, you still get something new out of it,
exactly,
right?
bro. And I just write down like little lines, like little gems that he drops, or just in general anybody that's I'm hearing it like being interviewed, and like I just go back to my notes and I just start reading them, and I'm like, all right, cool,
I like that because it's like it's a refresher of all the gems that you know. But that sometimes day through day we just tend to. It's because what happens, bro, is that every day brings a lot of noise, right? Society's so noisy, and there's like all this static, right? Like even though we're operating on our responsible frequency day to day, there's still all this fucking noise that floods us, right? Our brains are taking everything in, and before we know it, parts of ourselves, even though we're trying to be righteous, we just get sidetracked, But then. Your style is, I know who I am, so when I sidetrack, let's go back to the notes.
Let's go back to the foundation, or bro, it's just, there's so much game that
is out there,
bro. And that's what I'm trying to do, bro. I'm trying to give games to people, like there's a kid at work, bro.
How old? 18? 19?
Nah, bro. You know what? Like, nah, he's like in his 20s, right? I really don't want to say his age.
Okay.
But
the point is that he's still childish.
In a way, but now like I've been trying to like mold him because he's a homie, bro, that I know through drifting, and I got him the job there.
Legit, that means that you believe in him.
Yeah, so and the way that I was raised was on tough love, bro. Like, like talk shit, and so I talk shit to him, bro. But I'm letting him know, like, hey, bro, you're fucking up. You're getting too comfortable with this. Like, you gotta change it. And he'll like I see him change, bro, compared to when he started, like 2 years ago to now. Like
he's better.
Cause I've been talking to him, bro, and I've been telling him like, I've been coaching his ass, bro. I'm like, bro, like you tell me that you want this, you want that, but you're not putting in the work. Like, you feel me? Like, and I'm trying to teach him not to get comfortable in the spot that you're at. You feel me? Like I'm not comfortable where I'm at right now, bro. That's why I'm always like hustling, bro.
Right?
You feel me? Like bro, like. It's not in me, bro. You feel me? Like I'm not familiar with that whole being comfortable, because just in general because of my childhood. You feel me? Like I was never comfortable, bro. Like I was always trying to move up or find the next the next tier. Is what I'm trying to say.
The next place that would be more comfortable, make you more happier.
Exactly.
Find more depth, more fulfillment.
So I catch myself like using the gems that I heard off like Nipsey's interviews and using it towards him, and I'm like, bro, like you gotta hustle, bro. Like you gotta fucking put in that work, like stop getting comfortable where you're at, and I see it now, bro. Like I see him
more driven,
bro. You feel me? There's times where he fall off, and I have to like let him know, like, hey, bro, you fucking up,
Damn.
Like, and he, so it's. I'm trying to be on that same level as Nick. Yeah, bro. It's like Hell yeah, bro.
But that's so important, bro. How you've taken on the role of a mentor.
Yeah, bro. You know what trips me out too, but I mean, it's it feels good, you know.
Yeah.
Because I know he's gonna better his life, you know.
Right.
Like from where he started 2 years ago to where he's now, bro. Like I see it, bro. Like
Right. It had an effect.
most definitely, bro.
It was a cause and an effect.
He was like, I'll tell him, bro, you're a scumbag, bro. Like your work ethics is whack, you know.
Okay.
And it's, like I said, bro, it's tough love, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like I'm like, you gotta change your work ethics, bro. Like I think what helped me with my work ethics is working with in the warehouse. It's all
Because they're working like a dog, right?
It's all OG razas too, bro.
Right. So they believe in working hard.
So that got implemented in me at a young age, bro. You feel me? Like hustle, hustle, hustle. So, bro, like when I was working at the warehouse, bro, I was 18 and my uncle, well, and it's not just because he was my uncle, bro. It's because he saw that I hustled and I was learning the systems. Like I'll go out of my way to learn the systems, you know, like hop on the computer, like just I was trying to learn. You feel me? Like I'm always trying to learn new things, and I became the lead of like, and so I was 18, bro, telling like 40, 50-year-olds what to do. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah, bro, and
But that was all due to your work ethic.
Exactly, bro. And then when I went to AutoZone, I was in a 3 months probation when I first got hired there, right? After my 3 months probation, bro, they promoted me to parts manager. So that's because of my work ethics, you feel me? So that's what I'm trying to implement to
the little homie.
To the homies, you feel me?
Or anyone in general that's seeking knowledge, right?
Yeah, bro, it's about your work ethic and how you carry yourself, you feel me? Like people will see that, you know?
Yeah.
Like just your work ethic speaks. Like for me, bro, I don't have to say anything, bro. Like my work speaks for itself. You feel me?
I think that's the greatest leadership skill.
Yeah, bro. Like,
is that when you're a leader, you don't really have to tell people what to do. You are such a dope motherfucker in your life that I'm like, oh fuck, I want to do that.
Exactly, bro.
And I'm watching you, so I'm like, he's successful. Now, if I can't just watch him be successful, I'm gonna be like, hey, Bombs, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, can you share a couple, tips and tricks?
So that's the thing. So you know how I told you they gave me the privilege of going in 2 hours before work to do those cars. So each car that I work on, bro, I get paid off commission, bro. You feel me?
Oh, dude. So every car that's sold, you make off of that?
No. Every car that I work on, that I touch, I get paid off that, bro. So my work ethic got me to that position where my boss asked me like, hey, do you want to come in early to make a little bit more hours? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. Like,
so you get the hour and you get the commission of the car?
Nah, so I don't get paid hourly, bro. I just get commission, bro. So
also all the cars you work on. So they gave you the best entrepreneurial thing that you could have made, which is your hustle.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. So where I'm at, well, any dealership, I think, unless you're paid hourly, it's off commission, bro. So your work that you put out, you feel me, bro? So, and I got my little homie into the position
that you got.
Yeah, bro. So he's there with me at 5 a.m, hustling with me. You feel me? And I tell him like, bro, like look where you're at right now, bro. Not everybody in the shop can do this, bro.
Right.
Like they gave us the privilege to do it, bro. So look at it as a privilege. Don't take it for granted, you know? Because I don't take it for granted, bro. Because I know at any moment they could take that away from me, bro. You feel me? So when I go in at 5, bro, I'm already with the all right. Let's hustle, bro. Let's get this workout. You feel me? And I got him in the position to do that too, you know. So it just feels good because I heard like Nipsey say, he felt like you don't measure your success off like money. You measure it off how many people you can bless. You feel me? So I feel like I blessed him and I blessed a little bit more people too, you know, like. So I feel good about it. You feel me? Like
yeah, it elevates you.
Yeah, hell yeah, most def. Like I want everybody to win. You feel me? Like why can't we all win, bro?
We could.
You feel me? Like why can't we all be up there? You know, like
yeah, feeling like a boss.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like I want everybody to feel like that. You know, I want all the homies to feel like that, bro. Like
yeah, and it's totally possible. You just have to be receptive to it. The problem with most people, I think, is that part of their brain hasn't been activated yet. You know,
and it sucks, bro, because like there's people at work that I try to talk to, you know, and like I try to tell them like, bro, like change your work ethics, you know, like, and they don't listen, bro.
But they're content with
what they're at,
mediocrity, bro. Or
they're content,
averageness.
They're just content with
what they got.
What they got, bro, and it's like I can't live like that, bro. I can't be comfortable. I'm never content, bro.
Yeah. That's me too. But if I'm being honest, there are parts of me where it's like, I can be a lagger. I can not be working as hard as I want to, and some of that I think comes from having certain advantages. Like sometimes we have certain advantages over other people where you don't have to work as hard to even be maybe even better than them, right? In some factor. But then it's like, if I really want to get to the next level, I have to work even harder.
Yeah, bro. Like it's all about work, bro. It's about grinding. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta, at least like the place where I'm at, bro. It's like you gotta hustle.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, you know, I'm not in a cubicle, so it's like it's where I'm at is like you don't get paid hourly, bro. It's whatever work you crank out. You feel me? You get paid off of the work that you crank out, bro.
That you create.
Yeah. So that's, I guess, I don't know. That's why my mentality is like that too.
It's a great incentive, though. It's a great incentive.
Yeah, bro.
Like anything commission based.
There's no cap either.
Nah,
bro.
dude. You can make 20,000 in a week if you can.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
like I get home, bro, and I'm tired, bro. Like, and that has to do with me working like throughout the whole freaking day, like nonstop. You know, so I get home, bro, and I'm like, I eat, and I'm on chill mode. You know, like
right.
I only have I get home like at 5:30, the latest.
3 hours, bro.
So I eat, spend time with my girl, and just, you know, relax, and then it's time to go to bed and do it all over the next day. You feel me?
But I love that she's very supportive of that.
Oh yeah, most,
you know,
bro. Like I said, bro, at a young age, I didn't really like, you know, see it, bro. But
she saw it, obviously.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Cause my cousin, bro, the one I was living with,
yeah,
he hit me with hey, I'm moving to Fresno too, cause just living in LA in general is expensive. You feel me?
Okay.
So he was like, oh, I'm leaving to Fresno too, bro. And I was like, I went back to that shit. What's the next move, bro? And you know what? That's why I believe everything happens for a reason, bro. Cause when he hit me with that, bro, the people in the back house, cause it's 2 units where her parents live. So they live in the front house, and then they have a back house that they rent out. Bro, it's crazy how everything worked out.
The universe always creates pathways, but
bro,
you gotta push yourself through that,
bro. And that's another reason too. Like I take that as an evidence of a divine presence, bro. Because it's like
things are too perfect.
Yeah, sometimes, bro. Like so the people that were living there, they moved out, bro.
Yeah.
So it just happened. Like it all fell into place, bro. Like. And like Stacey hit me with like, hey, the back house, like, it's empty now. Hey, you want to come talk to my pops, see if you want to rent it out? I'm like, hell yeah, you know. And I went, talked to him, and that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy, bro, how everything worked out, bro.
Yeah.
Because who knows, I would probably move to Fresno too, bro. You know.
Yeah, and then everything changes, right? Everything completely changes. But at the end of the day, wherever you go, as long as you have that mindset, that spirit, that drive, it'll happen. You'll make things happen. Like, for example, I've heard this from podcasts, right? Where if you're a millionaire or a billionaire and you made that happen with your skill and talent, they can take that away from you and you could still make that again, right? And why is that? It's because you already have the formula, and the formula for you is your fucking work ethic. You know, and the work ethic is something that nobody can take away from you. When I was in college in my last year, one of my good friends, Ned, he took me to his lake house in Michigan, and well, that fool comes from money. You know, I'm just everything was in college for me was really, really crazy because like I was very humble. You know, come from very humble beginnings, bro. And I'm out there and I meet his dad, and his dad's the CEO of a bank, you know. So, but he was a really nice guy, bro. So he asked me about my dad, you know, and he's like, oh, I'm like, dude, my dad's an immigrant, you know, from Mexico, and then he's like, well, what's one thing that your dad has really taught you, you know? And then I was like, well, my dad, one thing, despite everything, is like he's worked really, really hard, you know. And he told me, he was like, well, as long as you work really, really hard, you're gonna be all right, you know. And from a CEO telling that to me, it's like, okay, obviously he's in a position of power, you know, that I'm not, but he's telling me what I need to be there.
He's telling you like work hard, huh?
Right? Instead of him saying like, oh, you know, of course I could appreciate him giving me more game, you know, in the business world, but really something as simple as like your work ethic is going to determine your the height of your eventuality.
And you take pride in that, bro.
Yeah.
And I take pride in that, in my work ethic. Like I know my worth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like my general manager, my like pretty much the big dogs at my dealership. Like they bring me their cars to work on, bro. Their personal cars, bro.
Oh shit, that's dope.
I know you see
they
me
respect
work.
you.
Yeah,
dude, you always have the coolest fucking cars, bro.
You feel me? That's their cars, bro. And I need to I'm unfamiliar with kissing ass, bro. Like I don't have to kiss ass, bro. Like
you just work hard.
I just work hard, bro. Like, and you know what? People at work, they think that I kiss ass, bro.
Yeah.
I don't, bro. Like, I'm in my stall working, headphones on, bro. I try not to chop it up with nobody. Like, I just want to work. You feel me? And
you don't have time to chop it up.
Yeah, bro. And they see that, bro. So they see the kind of work I put out too. So that's why I feel like they feel comfortable bringing me their personal vehicles and be like, yo, like I need this done. Can you do this to it? And I'll be like, yeah, you know,
of course.
Like, yeah. And I think that comes with, you know, work ethics, bro. Like,
of course, it's you are displaying the perfect example of someone that can succeed in a meritocracy, which is based upon merit. I'm in my position not because of favoritism. I'm in my position because of all the shit that I've worked on.
Bro. Hell yeah.
Some people don't understand that.
There's some people that are seeing it from the outside in, bro, and they're like, "What is this fool doing? Like, why is he like? Is he kissing ass? You know,
yeah.
Bro, it's."
Don't get me wrong, sometimes some people do get in positions like that because of favoritism and kissing ass.
But that's just unfamiliar, you know,
I'm
unfamiliar with that, bro. Like, that shit, I can't kiss ass, bro. Like, that's not, like, I have so much pride in me, bro, to do that, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm me, bro. That's, like, the same way I talk to you, bro, I'll talk to anybody else, bro. You feel
Big
me?
dog or not.
Yeah, bro, it doesn't matter, bro, you feel me? Like, so, I don't kiss ass, bro. Like, I don't have to, bro.
That's also something that I've always been able to do. Like, I don't give a fuck how important you are in the organization, CEO or not. We both bleed the same. We both shit the same.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
at the end of the day, bro, it's like your persona. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna look at the CEO or like that saying that janitor. You feel me? Like, you're a man first. You feel me? Or you're a woman first. I'm gonna look at you as a man. I'm gonna look at you as a woman first. You know, and doesn't matter what title you have. You feel me?
Title don't mean shit.
Yeah, bro. And then we both respect each other, you know, like that's cool. Like, you know, we're gonna have that connection. You feel me? That.
You know what your story reminds me a lot about? The Pursuit of Happiness. You remember the movie with Will Smith? Like his overall dedication, his hustle, his ability to look at his vision, and it was a struggle, right? The whole movie is about him struggling, but more importantly, when he started realizing at work, time, right? He's like, oh shit, I go to the restroom, I drink water, I eat, I do all these things, which at the end of the day end up taking hours or minutes of my work time, right? And you basically created that formula where you're like, if I take that away, now I get to do an extra car or another one. And that just, over the year, it exponentially increases my capital, which then at the end of the day I'm gonna be able to use the same capital as cash flow to achieve my dreams, you know, or to do the fun activities, right? Because I know for a fact you love having your fun activities.
Oh yeah, bro. Anything to do with wheels, off-roading, drifting, guns, like, bro, anything, bro. That's like, I like anything that gives you that rush. You feel me? That adrenaline rush.
The adrenaline rush.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, that's the fruit of my labor. You feel me? Like, I get to enjoy that. But
dude, I'm an adrenaline junkie, bro. Like, maybe that's why we play football. You know.
I did it, bro, because Jerry was doing it.
Good friend.
Yeah.
Whoa. Would you say he was like a best friend at that time?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. But whatever, you know, we fell off a bit. It's all good. Whatever. It is what it is, bro. But I did it because of him, bro, and bro, I ended up loving it, bro, you know, and like, that teaches you discipline too. You feel me?
It does, fool. Especially if you're just like especially the crazier fools. You know? Would you say you were probably a little bit more on that
bro,
side?
You know me in high school, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to assume, although
like
we know.
yeah, bro. Who knows what I would have gotten myself into, bro? Like I
Without
probably
football, right?
yeah, bullshit aside, bro. Like because I had pressures from the outside too. You feel me? Like I was into my own shit on the outside. You feel me? But football got in the way of it in a way. You feel me? Because we had to stay after school.
For a big portion of the day.
We had to stay after school. You know, you get home, you're tired, bro, from fucking being at practice, wearing the pads all day.
Right.
You know, you don't have the energy to go out and
Or you think about it more, right? You think about it more where you're like, I don't know.
school wise too, like in general, just getting good grades, bro.
You had to, right? Otherwise we get cut. So yeah, I agree, man.
So sports, you know, in general, just lacrosse fucking taught me a lot too, bro. Like, you know, but just school sports that helped me out a lot, bro. Like, yeah, cause the shit that like, there's stuff that attracted me, you know, from the outside, you know, you feel me? Like
that could have been worse.
Like the homies when I used to live on rugby, bro. Like I was getting influence from them, and I got attracted to that lifestyle too, you know. But at the same time, I had football, so it's like I had one foot.
It was
in
like
here.
a tug of war, right?
Yeah, I had one foot in here and then one foot here, and I mean, you know how I was in high school, bro.
Yeah.
But with football in general, just
it was a great. It
disciplined me, bro, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like, who knows where I would have been at right now, you know, because of that shit. Because like even though I had football, I still got arrested. I got pulled over by the police, you know, like outside of school for doing my shit. So imagine if I didn't have that. I imagine I had all that free time between school and going home, and not having football in between.
It's more bellowing. It's just the possibilities go from 10 to 20 to 30, and you probably would have been in a lot more bellow.
Hell
and
yeah,
that bellow
bro.
probably would have ended you up in a way different path.
Hell yeah, bro. I would have been locked up right now or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like hands down, like the route that I was going in, you know, like I mean,
yeah. I would say definitely, bro. For me, like football was there always since like the age of like 12, because I was playing Pop Warner like 7th grade and 8th grade. So at that point, I was already in love. You know, I was already in love with the sport, and I would do anything for it. All my injuries, I would just fight through those injuries, and eventually I'd be back. And it was kind of like, I would say like football for me was kind of like being in an abusive relationship, you know, because no matter what bad thing happened to me, I'd go back, you know, and I'd be there. But at the end of the day, it taught me so much about myself, about life, and I made long life friends, bro.
Yeah, bro. And then that's another thing, like you made that connection with people, bro. Like I know I don't see you guys, I don't see Lewis, Robert all the time, bro. But when I see you guys, it's like it's all love, bro. It's like if we where we left off at, you feel me? Like we just restart right there. Like, it's never weird, bro. Like we're not uncomfortable, bro. Like you know, because bro, I've been knowing you since fucking freshman, bro. Yeah. So same thing with Lewis and Robert and D and all this. I know if I see them, bro, it's like what's up, you know? Like hug, bro.
Let's start skirt.
Like it's like you feel comfortable with them. I feel comfortable as fuck with them, bro. It just sucks that, you know, like we're adults now, bro. So it's kind of
can't hang out all the time.
Yeah, and they understand that, bro. You guys understand that. You feel me? So it's kind of hard to like manage everything, bro. But when we see each other, it's like it's all love. You feel me? It's like you just feel good. You know, you get that energy. You know, like
right. And that's what I love about all of my friends is that we respect each other's time. It's always like, oh, you need to be with your girl. We get it, bro. We're always gonna be here. And, oh, you're working really hard. Don't worry about it. Whenever you have a time, send me a text. Call me. We'll hang out. We'll get some coffee. We'll go for some drinks or whatever. Like me, for example, when I left to college, I was gone for like 2 years. You know, I was doing my whole thing on my own. And when I came back, everybody was still there. You know,
so it's not like it's not weird.
And it was never weird. Like I had to immerse myself.
Yeah, bro. Nah, it's like organic. You feel me?
Exactly.
So I think football had to do with that too, because we have that connection, bro. You feel me? Like we're friends, but then we still have something behind that too that we went through. We all went through the same shit in a way, you know.
Definitely.
Like we all had to run them laps.
I know, right?
We all had to roll one, yeah.
Dude, I used to hate that, bro. I used to hate that. Do you remember when we had to roll in the fucking in the dirt? Like
Before the turf.
before the turf?
Yeah, bro. I used to get in
But, like,
trouble all the time. Remember?
Yeah, definitely. But this was with Martinez. We were with with Martinez.
That was junior. That was JV.
Yeah, and they were just fucking doing this dirty food in the dirt, and it was just like I had a little bit of fun. I had a little bit of fun when I was like, cause I would look at everybody and I was like, oh damn, we're doing this as a team. Like it's not like one person was suffering. It was like everyone was suffering. At the end of the day, it kind of did bring us a little bit closer.
Yeah, because we all went through it together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Bombs, if you had like one final message to the audience, before we conclude, what would that message be?
Work hard, nothing's gonna get handed to you. If you are going through any struggle right now, as a kid, as an adult, just know that it's only gonna make your story more flavorful, more seasonal, like more seasoned. And yeah, you just keep grinding and keep shining,
Keep grinding, keep shining.
That's about it.
And if people want to like reach out to you or connect with you in some way or another,
hit my IG, hit my Instagram, bro. If there's any kid that wants to talk to me, bro, any adult that wants to talk to me and want to share their story or want to touch bases on anything, bro, just hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM. It's high def, HIGHXDEPTH, and just hit me up.
There it is, fellas. This is Bombs, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's show. Like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody. There's thousands of gems in this, guys. Pay attention. And as always, guys, I love you guys. I'll check you guys next time.
Peace.
Thank you, brother. For showing up.
Here we go.
Yeah.